Hello, good morning, friends. In today video, we again discuss. We are here going to start our Java top 100 question programming question with solution. So here we are always moving one step forward for starting our careers in coding area, along with the main famous and popular language Java programming. So in this video, we start our factorial code because everybody know why we make two video for the factorial, because my previous session is for finding the factorial of a number. But dear, so you see one thing and you find one things, that program our code should be made for a small integer, mean a small number. But here we are going to start our code for the large and big integer. So how you can make both are different from each other. First, let's see of our previous code how this are works for a small integer. So here you can see our code which are we used in the previous video of our lectures in sessions. So here you can see that here we take one integer and to calculate its factorial. So simply here we use simply take any integer in the form of int, and we calculate and we make loop for that, and we calculate the factorial of that number by multiplying of that number from 1 to till that last number. So here if you want to see, if we put here, you can normally see the mm, output, like I show you. Here you, if you click 45, then it directly print the factorial of 45 is 0. Why? Because 45 it sometimes take to big integer, so it's not run. If we again click on run, you click here, if we click on 6, so finally it's calculate the factorial of 6, because 6 is a small integer and 6 is easy to calculate for the factorial for this code. And if you can put two digit or three digit number, it could be dropped out, means directly put the output 0, means not able to calculate the output. So for making this factorial for calculating large number for our long number, so we make another program. So here like if you put 420 and we put on enter, then you see here factorial of 420 is 0, but actually for factorial of 420 is something different. So how we can write code, you can go on the new session of our today video. We make factorial program again for the big integer. So from where I could start the video, so here you can see one by one, and I will uh, show you and teach you everything step by step. Don't be angry and don't be horrified by moving fast for any topics. So let's see. So here first we import our scanf function for taking any input or any integer or anything from the user. After that we use one functions which is big integer math function, math.big integer, because we take one integer in the form of big int types, means integer type which is form of big or large. After that we make one class for this program, on which class our program to be executed. You can anything on any name of the class, means here we take big factorial, you can take any large factorial, big number program, any name you can define. After that we open our bracket, and from that our code should be start, and here we start our public static void main string arguments. So from here our code to be started and executed. After that you see that inside main function we define our variables. Here we take two variable n and c. Why we take n and c? Because there are two variables which are helpful to find our and calculate. First is taken for the number and second is to calculate our factorial, means for the loop. After that we take one number, and here we see that, here you see that we take inc one again variable for storing the big integer number, and we said the big integer is 1. Why? Because our value should be run from here to till 1. After that we take again one variable fact. And also we store this variable in the integer, because we making here one object of everything in and fact. Because if you storing anything from anywhere, so first of all you make one object for that. If you want to clear about, oh yeah, or otherwise you want to learn about class object, and that's all theory parts of our how to understand about class object, that's all. So you can comment, I will make separate video for the how to creating class, how to creating object, how object can be called, and all every others thing. So after that we take our input function with the help of a scanner, and we simply put one message for the user able to see that please input an integer. And after that we take that input and store with the help of scanner function. And if we get number, then we make loop for that, and loop our run from starting from 1 to n what number we take. And after in taking that number and we multiply that, how we can multiply it, because we already import one math dot big integer. So with the help of this we also use the multiply function, which are stored which are the inbuilt in the math. So here we use fact is stored fact dot multiply in int. What is int is a new integer which are given by users. After that here we define the inc is to be add big integer dot 1. After you can close the bracket, and we put one comment here to show the output in the form of that system dot out dot println means n plus what is the output are stored in the n, and plus a fact means here you normally see that 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus equal to final answer. What is the answer means simply it give if you given 420 factorial. So here you see that 420 factorial symbol not equal to means a factor no factorial. What is the symbol of factorial? You simply see that not equal symbol is equal to factorial symbol. So normally here we show the output in the form of given factorial is equal to answer of the work. After that we close our bracket and hit the run button. Simply you see the what is the actual output. So here you see that our previous program is to be failed at the failed to execute factorial of 420. So here we if we put 420, if press enter, you see the factorial of 420 is that's a long number. And you see that our big integer will store that big integer form number. So we here use big integer. And you also run I also run one times again for your choice. If we take factorial of 500 like this, and if we press enter, you see that we can easily calculate any big integer factorial from this code. So you can have any query or any doubt, you can comment, I will make separate video for you guys. For single comment we take start our video again for you. Thank you, and subscribe for more upcoming videos, and please be consistently watch our videos. Thank you dears.